especially on the bottom half section of the leaderboard, can bring something for us today. Um, I'm not asking for a chicken dinner, but at least some aggression,
So
some
teams will be divided to like whether they want to play on the northern side or on the southern side. So far, it's more like a 50-50. But on the elimination feed, we have Alpha 7 in action. And on screen here, we have Hasby from GLU squad shooting onto Carrillo. Carrillo left alone, but good cover from the other side.
Yeah, just like what we predicted, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha 7 now having an exchange with GLU right at the edge of the circle here. Coming fresh from a Georgian area, but I'm telling you, ladies and gents, GLU is not looking too good at this point. I mean, Mafioso, yes, is a bit damaged, to be honest, but Alpha 7 is quite aggressive, you know, with this clash, and I feel like
that's totally understandable. I mean, they have 2 players left.
Yep, they gotta focus on longevity for now. I mean, it's just stage 3, and we still got a lot of teams inside the game, and so there's a need for them to chill, you know, for now. They're trying to take their time, but oh man, what a shot though coming from Carrillo through the window once again. That is such a great view and a great takedown. So Alpha 7 managing to pull off 4 elimination points, and Carrillo bagged 2 of them.
And now it's time for Alpha 7 to get into the circle from the north. RRQ in front of them. Carrillo, as usual, doing the scouting work. He sees RRQ. But RRQ, they're quite split out. So it's a matter of them gathering information on where exactly the other members of RRQ are at from the engagement. And RRQ taking the preemptive strike to try to shoo them away and not allowing them to come any closer. And looking at RRQ's position, it's not bad since they're close with the bridge, but because of that kind of position, looks like Alpha 7, they want to take over it.
Okay, so Alpha 7 again, full aggro mode, I can say. You know, they were scouting the northern side just moments ago, right? Trying to find the best entry point, but they just know that teams are quite spread out already, and there's a need for them to take this fight up against RQ. And Alpha 7, right now, just putting in a lot of effort here to take down, you know, the rest of RQ. We've got Swavel with a massive spray, but wasn't able to hit his target. Carrillo tried to dance it off, and yeah, he was able to score that point.
Wow, very objective gameplay by Alpha 7. They see one, they take out one. They focus on the one player after one player. They shift their focus on another, and that's how they took out RRQ. And RRQ, just in a blink of an eye, eliminated.
But when it comes to being aggressive, Alpha 7 is taking control.
Yes, they have the northern side, but they do have annoying neighbors. ASI8 beside them, and they have to cross the bridge. Now, underneath the bridge is the 2 players of Hora Esports. And Alpha 7, once they cross the bridge, they have to deal with D plus Kia. So, a lot of adversaries here for them to figure out on how they want to manage this one, because Circle doesn't favor them. Anyway, ASI8 is the team that they need to deal with first, but they can still zoom across while ASI8 left behind. And that looks like the decision that Alpha 7 is taking.
So Hora Esports is staying under the bridge, and Alpha 7 kind of decided, okay, Ricky's gonna go and swim, but they are definitely caught off guard there by Sleepy Hora Esports. Squashable already out of the game, and oh man, nasty gameplay coming from Sleepy here, eliminating 3 players coming from Alpha 7, and here comes the 4-1, ladies and gents, but Alpha 7, Mafioso was able to defend himself, but unfortunately, we cannot say the same for the rest of the players of Alpha 7, but that was it as well from the side of Hora. But they did exit the game with 11 points, so that is still top-notch, I can say.
Yeah, and they heavily injure Alpha 7 as well. So I guess it's job done. Mission complete for Hora Esports in game number 1 to keep them abreast of Alpha 7.
Natty T, but since he's behind this big boulder right here, I think it's pretty safe. Afu right now could get a nade up against Natty T. I don't think it's going to hit him. As for Jiggle of Hora, we did say this, that Alpha 7 definitely will clash with them. The top 1 and 2 having a fight.
Oh, yeah, and the fact that Hora Esports now down to only 1 player. Alpha 7 has the upper hand. But for Hora, 1 elimination, and No Fear is still in the game. While Tenyu splat onto the ground, MVM2.
Yeah, I feel like Alpha 7 really did try to sniff them out, right at the beginning of the match here. I mean, they could have got into the circle. I mean, they were already on the road. They had the chance to get inside, but they stopped to engage with Horror Esports. But anyway, back if they can at least knock down another player from Void Donkey.
Yeah, you want to get the advantage before crashing in, but the elimination fee is starting to light up as well. With the fact that Alpha 7, they're in action against Thunderdog Gaming, and Thunderdog Gaming only Xing left on the second floor. Alpha 7 has arrived, and they want to take over this compound. Xing gets Mafioso with nade. 2 left for Xing to deal with. Mafioso will be eliminated with the DVS. And can they deal with Xing right now? Can Xing pull off a clutch against Alpha 7?
Oh man, here we go. Squash Boo doing some squashing here up against Thunder Talk. Okay, he did kind of miss his opponent there, but it's okay. He pulls out his S12K, looking for the right angle this time. But perhaps, is he leaving the fight? Okay, maybe make it backing away for now. Live to fight another day, I guess.
ASI8 now looking at Team Secret. And Team Secret in between ASI8 and Alpha 7.
Let's see, if ASI pull this off. It's their second chicken dinner of the night. And now Alpha 7 putting in a lot of pressure onto the side of Team Secret by throwing a lot of nades. Frankie low in HP, Trang with 60% of health. And there you go, Frankie is having a hard time there. And now he's back in the lobby. It's a grenade elimination coming from the side of Corellia of Alpha 7. And ASI is still trying to dominate Stage 7 here in Miramar.
And here comes another nade. On to Who? That's quite a long nade. But Who actually got Squash Bull. Okay, but anyway, Alpha 7, they're still on the clear. They should be able to pick up Squash Bull, but Casanova has an angle on top of this high ground. Takes a bit of damage from the Molly though, but nothing should stop him. But anyway, Junho, nobody knows that he's there. Junho could be the kingmaker between these two teams, but at the same time, Casanova against Mafioso.
Nicely done by Casanova. That was an essential knockdown coming from that player. I mean, this makes all the difference, for the side of ASI8. They are definitely dominating this three-way battle. And here comes UZM eliminating Alpha 7 with only 3 elimination points and AS balls, for a Wrangle match. BX 666, of course, trying to save his teammate here, Badru, while Thunder Talk Gaming is taking in place or getting into position here. King cooking up some nades as well and popping off those smokes to try to conceal their exact locations, while BX 666 trying to flush them out. Jay was able to evade the attack. Pablo just waiting for Jay to come and attack him, and here comes the dance that we have been waiting for, and there you go. King was able to shut down Alter Egoers, but not completely eliminating them, which Alter Egoers, of course, was the one coming up on top from that exchange.
Oh, and here comes Alpha 7 as the cleanup crew. They want to look for their points to overtake Hora Esports now. They have arrived as long as they don't do a boo-boo. But anyway, Revo knocking down BX 666, leaving Badru alone as the only active player for Alter Ego. And he has 80% of health, lobbing a nade across. He shows himself. Carillo finishes on BX 666, and here comes Badru. Badru eliminated. Alpha 7 scores 4 points. Right now, they're officially above Hora Esports.
Whew, man, Alpha 7 and Revo getting that grenade elimination. That is just beautifully done by Alpha 7. And right now, yes, they are currently the top spot for the overall ranking. And that was the end of the line for Stickley right there. Vampire Esports just kind of really, what do you mean? Inserted that hat trick right there. Now, BTR... Satara, I believe, getting shot at by Newsy of Vampire Esports. And again, at stage 4, we're looking at the final 4 teams remaining here. BTR is still alive, okay. There's a chance for the other teams to catch up to Alpha 7, because definitely Horror Esports will be moving down the ranks, because we still got one more game before we wrap things up.
Yeah, that's a good point. We need to look at the overall scores later to see if there's any dark horse that could potentially overtake Alpha 7 or even Hora Esports, that for the matter, since this is their last game. So, speaking about the last game, top 4 teams, all 4 of them have a full squad. We are now into stage number 5. Who will make that first move? Everyone has their own corner now with a lot of space to play since, well, this round went pretty fast as well. Most teams eliminated earlier.
It's going to be tricky for the vampires since, they are right in front of BTR and it's Red Force. It's going to be a hard one. But anyway, we've got Newsy right in front of BTR here. Okay, what is he going to do in this situation? Okay, he's not that exposed to NS Red Force, so there's still a chance for vampires to take over this compound where BTR is currently staying at. Newsy, Venturas, both of them cooking up nades up against Snape here. And Snape, he's holding on to a smoke here.
But the fact that he held on to a smoke, Vampire Esports took advantage and knocking him down. Venturas will be down as well. A bit of a trade-off between the two teams, but Snape is in a difficult position, at least for Venturas. Newsy is there to pick him up, but the nade sent by BTR. They're looking to try to get a double knockdown, but not able to land any yet. One more. Here comes! Back down to the ground is Venturas.
All right, here we go. Vampire Esports also taking in a lot of damage coming from BTR, Venturas, as well as Sony K down on their knees at the moment. And Razy got shut down by NS Red Force, I believe. Yes, that was courtesy of TZ, but Federalis just got the point up against Vampire Esports. Camel still trying to make a way here up against the Tar. And yes, sir, I think Vampire might be winning this fight.
Okay, 1v1! And at the end of the day, it is Federalis that wins it for BTR. But cannot be complacent. Here comes NS Red Force.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like the right opportunity for NS Red Force to kind of swoop in, right? Just like what you mentioned earlier, they're like the cleaning crew right now. Pretty much just like what Alpha 7 did a while ago. But Federalis, what are you going to do in a situation with the DBS at hand? It was able to shut down two players coming from NS Red Force here. Now we are talking about two more to go, unfortunately. Firepower was not enough from the side of Federalis, but again, Alpha 7 coming into the play here.
Just as when you thought it's over, here comes Alpha 7. Two nades lob into the warehouse. Mafioso will be on the other side. They got Beanie, leaving XCY alone now. Time to wrap things up. Alpha 7 all rushing in. Looks like it might be a clean game for them, and it will be. Alpha 7 with the chicken dinner, definitely sealing the deal at #1.
Wow, just like that. But I just want to point out the fact that Alpha 7, okay, they know they're already at the top, right? There was just a competition, and this is quite a sneak preview coming from the teams from all regions. And right now, okay, we can see that Sir Cloud already has the flag onto his screen here, saying that, yes, congratulations to Alpha 7 Esports for dominating the Ruthless Invitational Showdown Season 9.
And for the first time, they enter Ruthless Invitational Showdown